boy. All right, let's have a looky. Let's have a looky. So it's gonna be
Prepare for battle.
Monkey mid,
monkey mid,
right?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's
Mid
void
one's got
mid.
the
It is.
no, but he's got the shared tangos
Wait.
in his backpack, and also he's bought himself tangos.
Yeah, why does he have so much regen? No, he's gonna give it. He's gonna give that.
He's gonna give it to
the
monkey,
King.
right?
Yeah, I mean they're swapping the lanes, right? Because they know that it's Underlord middle. They want the monkey to lane into the Underlord. That's why they picked it to begin with.
Okay.
So that's why Seb is gonna go mid with his Underlord. The Jakiro is. I don't know who the other core is.
We still don't know. The game has started and we still don't know. I mean, to be fair, if we don't know, then I don't think Alliance will know. This is the art of deception.
I mean, the other core must be Sox, right? But he has a sentry though.
But he's Jakiro.
Or is Saxa the other core? I actually just don't know.
I think it's Saxa playing off lane Spirit.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
alright.
And
I think so too.
Mid one playing
I would have
carry
to agree
Void
with that.
Spirit and Seb playing mid Monkey.
Yeah, I mean that we know, right? Mid the Void Spirit and the Monkey are the cores. The third core is just looking like it's most likely Saxa.
Yeah, I think that's
Begins.
that's the play. Okay, all right, that's good. So yeah, it's gonna be Jakiro, Sox playing 5 Jakiro. Good stuff. All right, we've got everything sorted, guys. Panic over. You can put your flaming baskets away. We are into the game number 1 in this best of 3 series of OG versus Alliance here at the OGA Dota pit in the very first round of the upper bracket. The opening games for both of these teams. No group stages here. Straight into the action, into the double elim brackets. And yeah, we're going to start things off. So Seb's actually been able to find his matchup into the Underlord at mid, obviously. So that's going to be quite nice for him. Does he still do well against Underlord at mid, though? Because surely he's closer to the tower, so it's not that big of... Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, definitely. You're going to trade, you get the lifesteal, you're going to be able to boundless strike the wave, so all that firestorm damage is pretty much going to amount to nothing. And it's perfect, I think, this matchup here. And I just want to mention, this NP playing in the side lane gives much more of a fluent lanes, I guess, for Alliance, because they got that melee plus ranged combo going with the NP and the Clockwork. And then top lane, you also got that Grim Juggernaut, so... The mid Underlord makes a little bit more sense just to make S4's lane especially much easier than just to have like a Monkey King destroy him and Clockwork not able to help him out in any way. Yeah, that's true. But Jakiro is still a great hero to come up against the Nature's Prophet regardless in lane. One of the few heroes, support heroes, which can deal very well with the Treants, which is going to mean mid one has a fairly nice time down in this bottom lane. He also does very well against the Prophet as well, but... Yeah, S4's going to be neutralized a little bit in this bottom lane. Handskin, though, doing a pretty good job of getting the pull here. What's up? No-Tail is the core. No-Tail is the third core.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Saxa is just like beating up on the support right now. No-Tail's the one farming here.
Okay. So No-Tail, we've refixed it. Alright, No-Tail's the one farming. He's going to be on the Abaddon, on the off lane. And Saxa's going to be on the 4 position. Right. No more changes, please. Oh, No-Tail could be in some trouble. Oh, nice kick away. Saxa, get down, my brother. And the flowers save each other as they will both survive the onslaught of the Grimstroke and the Juggernaut in the top lane.
Indeed. Very weird lane, that's for sure. The Abaddon and the Earth Spirit. He did go the boot so he can run away from the Juggernaut early on. And if there was some lane swapping shenanigans, then the Abaddon would easily be able to meet up with that hero. While the pull's happening, Nico Baby getting chased down here. Both No-Tail and Saxa. Wait, FNG?
How comes
I don't think you want this, FNG.
We'll see. There's a spin available, and it gets interrupted by the Nico Baby. Oh, there we go. There's your first blood finally coming out, and FNG will grab that one for the Grimstroke.
Yeah, that was a pretty late boulder there from Saxa too, but Nico Baby doing the correct play, getting in front of him, not letting that boulder go off too far.
Absolutely. Alrighty, well, we do have a little pause out from Alliance here, but yeah, they're going to be happy up in this top lane as the Jug is able to get himself a bit of farm now, can relax a bit, and the constant harassment of this Earth Spirit is put to a temporary halt. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, the Monkey King is drawing even with the Underlord so far, so not too bad from Limp. Thusly, and down the bottom. Oh, top, another roll forwards, but let's just get a range creep. Fair enough.
Yeah. we always got to give the mid laner, you know, some extra points because Limp is actually a mid lane player, right? And Seb is an off lane / side lane player. So the mid, you know, he's not gonna have all those mechanics down, and I think that's showing right now in this mid lane quite a bit for Limp, as he's been able to pull ahead.
Yeah, definitely. He's in an unfavorable matchup as well. I think it's important to mention. So, top lane again. This Abaddon now finishing his bottle actually. So going Brown Boots bottle for No Tail. Really valuing that HP and mana regen. It seems not really caring too much about stats.
Very interesting, indeed. How is this bottom looking? I think he's
Well,
going back to base.
Hanskin's nearly dead. Can they finish the job? They can. They get him with the Remnant. S4 TP's in, but it's a little bit too late as Mid1 and Sox just lay a little bit of extra damage onto the Prophet. But Mid1 does have to be careful. This guy hits pretty hard.
Indeed, and he's essentially been free farming in this lane. They've been constantly pushing this lane out, and there's not a whole lot S4 can do if the creep equilibrium is running into him. There's Trent's just getting pecked down by the pulses.
Nah, they're just playing around with him. The Inkswell being used to kind of force them back a little bit. But yeah, all the while, Nico Baby, he's just having an absolute freebie for lane up at top now. After that initial aggression, things have calmed down a lot. They've been trying to interrupt the pull, trying to go for some kills onto this Grimstroke, but it's not really working out for them. It's a very deadly lane. The spin, the Inkswell, you don't mess around with that.
Most definitely not. Oh,
Talking of
Saksa
which,
again.
yeah, he could be in some trouble. Can they connect with the Inkswell? They can, and now they get him surrounded, so he can't get out the roll. Most certainly will be chopped down once more. Nico Baby gets himself another in the top lane.
I wouldn't be surprised if Saksa just decides to TP bottom as soon as he's alive and maybe play with the Void and the Jakiro here. Try to get another kill somewhere else instead of going back top. Or maybe even middle. It could be quite interesting as well, just to play with Seb.
Yeah, roll yourself in, see if you can result in something, but meanwhile down
There
at
it
bottom,
is.
there come the cogs onto Sox here as Mid1 taking a bit of damage from S4, so forced to pop out the Semlight to get himself back. Over mid, some more action happening, but it looks like it's going to be Hanskin going down in the bottom lane. One more right click will be required, and they won't connect with it. Hanskin's going to be fine. And Sox and mid-one left below HP, but Seb actually TP's into this one. He really wants to finish the job here, but the cogs come through. Brave cogs! Oh my god, it doesn't get him! The Boundless Strike, it's not enough. Meanwhile, the top lane No Tail goes down, but mid-one is still trying to chase down Hanskin. That's just not going to reach him. Oh, so close, but the rest of the pulse isn't quite there, and now in comes the tree into the blocks of that. The right clicks are enough. Seb jumps in, gets a kill into Hanskin at last. Took some time, but they finally bring him down here. But I'm not sure this could be considered worth it. And now Seb is getting blocked up again. S4 having some fun in this bottom lane, but Seb is able to get himself out and bounce himself away from this bottom lane. Stick around some creeps or two until his carry returns.
Yeah, he's okay TPing down here because Saksa did TP mid. He missed the
On the upper top, but there's a creep wave nearby. Nico Baby does actually get a bounce back to No Tail, but I think this might be No Tail's final few words as Nico Baby sticks on him like a rat through the trees. Not dead yet. No bottle charges remaining though, and he's going to get killed off. Nico Baby gets another one up in the top lane. He is just absolutely starting to pull away. Look at that net worth. Meanwhile, Seb trying to look for the Grimstroke. Grimstroke goes for the TP, gets away. No mana for a Boundless Strike anyway, so no chance of cancelling it. And that's going to be a freebie for Alliance up at top. Whew, this laning phase not going too hot for OG right now. This Juggernaut is having an absolute whale of a time.
It is not, and No Tail also died back to back there, so he doesn't even have a teleport scroll to go back into a lane and start farming up.
Walk of shame for you, sir.
Indeed, and Seb kinda is getting spread thin on this map. He TP bottom, he TP top, and now they're making a play on him top again.
Oh,
He's got spin available, but that's okay. No Tail's already here to support him.
Yeah, they're looking. Two brothers trying to get a bit of pressure maybe onto Nico Baby here, but easier said than done, that's for sure. And they're just going to go it again. They want No Tail before he hits level 6, and they might well just find him. Is there anything they can do to keep him alive? Nope, there is not. Oh my god, Alliance, they are just on fire up in this time. I mean, it's just Nico Baby, it's Spin and Inkswell. And OG have fallen for it every time. They really want to get the 6 onto the Baton, but they're not doing it. But now they will get the return kill onto FNG at the very least. Mid one brings him down, gets themselves that kill. It was a big rotation up, though, for a position 5. Meanwhile, Sox is going to take up the guard in the middle lane on this Jakiro, just trying to defend the tower as best he can. Is pretty good at doing that at the very least.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of experience here onto the Jakiro too. And, oh, Mr. Limp, you might be in a lot of trouble here.
He is indeed, yeah. This is a mid lane about. Although that said, the Jingu is now run out. They're going to need a little bit more, and I'm not sure they're going to find it. Seb does get off the Jingu, and that is going to be enough. The right click comes in, and they grab that one. Meanwhile, Nico, baby, under the tower. Mid one's getting busy with him right now. No Tail as well, trying to help out, but Nico running to the trees, trying to give him the jukes right now. Running left, running right, running down, running up. Mid one starting to chase, and the spin is actually available now, but he's just going to go for the TP. Not going to try and go for the kill onto mid one. That would be a little bit ambitious with so many heroes around, and now it's just a Delta split across the map.
Bottom S4.
He's looking for S4 here. He is alone, but in comes Saxa trying to help out. Meanwhile, Hans get beautiful cogs onto 2. The stone isn't enough, so they'll turn their attention instead to the little clockwork. Surely they can find this kill, and yep, they will be able to bring down that clock. Saxa getting awfully low himself, but does just about survive. Ping's coming out, but I'm not sure what for because there's no way they're going to kill him, right?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nah. This is such a crazy past like 2 minutes here ever since Seb started moving around the map. And it ain't gonna stop. And this is OG's playstyle, right? The first laning stage is not like a big deal for them. They just try to get whatever experience they can. And now they're gonna start playing together. 3, 4 heroes are on one lane. And just keep on battling up with their skills.
Kira with the riskiest liquid fire of his life as he nearly gets omni-slashed by the Juggernaut, but doesn't. Therefore, that is worth. Jeez, and this Firestorm's no joke either.
Bounty.
Definitely does so much damage this early into the game, and we're gonna see a lot, some kind of play happen now on the towers. Since the siege creeps have arrived, they're actually going all mid at the moment. This is something we see a lot from OG. They love playing on the mid lane with a 10-minute catapult. But bottom though, Seb, he's getting gone
could be in some trouble. Inkswell is going to come off Hero. S4 just smacking away at him, but there's TPs coming in from the sports from OG, and No Tail as well turning up to this one as they look around onto FNG. Meanwhile, mid one dies on the side, but they're going for this fight right now, dishing out the damage onto S4, trying to bring him down, but he's not dead yet. He's still dead through this as he does finally die. Meanwhile, Nico, baby, he has got an Omni Slash, but there's so many heroes on top of him. Gonna throw it down, but they'll just gather up. They'll share the damage. They are happy to do so. Inkswell comes down, hook shot across as well. Nico, baby, is not dead yet. He's going to be able to turn around onto Seb. Oh, he doesn't get off the boundless strike, and down they go, one after the other. Seb, No Tail, and Saxa all put down. Oh my goodness, the Juggernaut surviving on a sliver of HP, but live he most certainly shall and win that fight. Alliance definitely do. I'll look to get the tower as well. That was so close, but well, if the Juggernaut lives, and Alliance going to be very happy with that.
That's actually insane how the difference was pretty much that boundless strike going off and not, right? If that goes off, I think Seb was just going to kill everybody there after that. But, you know, instead, Juggernaut lives with a sliver of HP. They get the kill on Seb too. And OG, man, they're down 5,000 gold.
4,000 gold now, so, you know, silver linings.
Okay. All right.
Meanwhile,
but that was a very costly teamfight bottom because they were grouping up on mid and they just had to TP bottom just to help out Seb.
Yeah, a lot of heroes brought in for this one. I'm talking about a lot of heroes. They're gathering around the middle lane. Just about everybody as they go in with a big Resonant Pulse landing onto 3 heroes along with the Dual Breath here. Lots of damage coming down onto Alliance. They are forced back.
There was no follow-up. Earth Spirit does not have its ultimate up quite yet. Imagine with that much magic damage coming out from the Void Spirit if it was combined with the Magnetize. Like, that's what OG is going for in this game, right? They just want to keep these 2 spirits alive and just allow them to dish out all that AoE damage that they're capable of doing.
Definitely. Meanwhile, Alliance, they're setting up a trap here. They're looking for who will turn up top. The smokes do pop on each other. In comes the Inkswell. In comes a hook shot. Down goes Saxa perhaps. Do they have the damage though? Yes, they do. They finished the job. A kick will be his final move. Meanwhile, Malish holds mid one and Socks together. Stop them from getting any movement forward, but it does look like they managed to grab out Handskin here, so it's going to be a pretty even trade. In fact, maybe even a little bit OG favored, I would say, as they can now look to put some aggression onto this top tower.
Yeah, and an instant TP coming out from S4 onto the mid tower, going for that split push as soon as he sees these 4 heroes top on OG side, and this is going to be the biggest thorn in OG's back right now.
Dire's
S4.
structures are fortified.
making the most out of his mobility. And they're also going bottom to get the second lane pushed out as well. They really don't want to fight into OG if they're grouped up as 4 or 5 heroes.
Yeah, they are scary. They have a lot of damage. You know, this team, it's very early game weighted.
Dire's top tower
You've got Monkey
has
King,
fallen.
you've got Void Spirit, and you've got Abaddon as your cores, so they know their timings. But what do you think this Abaddon's going to do as a core? You know, what's Notel's job in these fights?
Buy auras. Look at him. He's going straight for the Solar Crest. He's just going to drop that on the Monkey King and just let him go into the engagement. Going to shield up his Monkey also. Like the way OG play, okay, are you sure you want to engage into this? I think they're just happy with the Abaddon getting his ulti off, right? Oh no, they're going to kill him.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, no response from OG. I think they'd already TP'd their Void Spirit away. Don't want to get better into a bad fight. Void Spirit also going for this Brown Boots Aghanims rush, by the way, so seems to be the new popular thing.
Yep. And Saksa going for Vessel with no boots whatsoever.
Nice. What a mad lad.
Indeed.
Well, things not looking great for OG.
Top
Maybe
lane.
let's look a little bit worse. Let's see. They're jumping forwards here, actually, looking to put some pressure onto Limp, but Limp backs himself out. Not wanting anything to do with that.
They missed their spells there, so can't really keep going. So the way that OG like to play is they buy these auras or like these big items or pick heroes that can amplify like one hero, right? Your carry. And that's what they have planned with this Abaddon. They're going to throw this Apothic Shield, you know, the heals, buy a Solar Crest, just throw all those stuff onto the Monkey King and just let him be like this super carry in the engagements, essentially.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So the Monkey can just keep focusing on building up damage items and ways to just be able to dish out damage, essentially.
Notel's walked into a bit of trouble up here. Hand's going to Limp, have found him. He's got that Borrowed Times, and he's going to be able to heal up a decent amount from this, from the Wrath of Nature and from the Firestorm, so that's a full heal as far as he's concerned, but his ultimate is now down, of course. OG, it feels like they really want to take control of like this top area of the map here. It's where they're focusing all of their resources, just trying to get control of the enemy jungle, but of course S4, he's just having a whale of a time farming up across the map, and Nico Baby is just using the fact that there's nobody at bottom, so he's just going to completely out-farm them, take down this bottom wave again and again, and start to put pressure on this tier 2 tower as well as he comes back into the jungle after taking down this creep wave. We may even take some hits at the tower, to be honest.
Radiant's bottom
my man
tower
wants
is
money.
under
Quite
attack.
concerning because OG, you know, they try to make this play on top for like 2 minutes now, and this one Underlord plus Clockwork has been able to stall them out essentially, and this Juggernaut and Nature's Prophet have just been free farming the entire map or whatever was available for them.
Yeah.
So OG, man, they're not really stopping Alliance from farming.
They're not.
That's
They're
never a
kind
good
of
sign.
running around the map as 5 and not really achieving a whole lot. And again, another day, another Borrowed Time in the middle lane. Notel get that one popped, and well, that's that. It's just, yeah.
There's a big timing here, though. They got the Aghanims complete on the Void Spirit, and they also have the Desolator on the Monkey King.
Yep.
So this might have been what they were waiting for. And on top of that, they are kind of farming at the same rate Alliances because this gold lead has been stuck at 5,000 gold for like 5 minutes already. So you know they've stabilized themselves.
Yep.
That being said, if Alliance do decide to make a play right now, they better be ready for this because OG have all their items and they're willing to commit very heavily into this next engagement.
Bit of hesitation on the initiation onto the Grimstroke here, but they do now throw out their spells. Do they have enough to cook him up, though? Grimstroke still surviving for the time being, and he's able to get off that
Healing
ultimate,
word.
and they actually just turn it around onto Socks. Meanwhile, in the back, they have to pop the ultimate here. Hansked's going to be the new target. Can they finish the job, though? Hookshot across, but he is going to die. It's going to be a trade for the time being. Meanwhile, mid one up to the high ground, but there's the ultimate being cast by Limp to try and get himself and S4 out of there. Meanwhile, FNG's a little bit left behind, but he's just going to sink away on the sidelines. Nico Baby, I think he tried to join that taxi, but he's got the spin, and there's nothing to stop that going off, so he's just going to straight up run himself away. The Jug will survive, and, well, it was just pretty, you know, all these fights just feel so disappointing, you know? I want blood.
S4 though, whoa.
My friend? Okay, he TP'd
doing
into
there,
the wrong
buddy?
neighborhood.
Yeah, and this is what OG is always ready for, right? They're always ready for your opponent to make a mistake and take advantage of that and get one kill and lead that into another kill, and it just doesn't stop.
I'm not sure this is part of the plan, though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he can.
Radiant's
No,
bottom
there's a
tower
battery cell
is
on
under
him. Yeah,
attack.
no cell's a little bit dead. He's got a bit French fried. Oh, well.
I tested your metal and found it
Yeah,
wanted.
not too sure what the movement was from those guys. Maybe they wanted to get some like wards down or something as they went through, but
They were looking for support, essentially. They
Right,
wanted to get
okay.
someone who was easy to kill for the Void. and
oh,
the
Omni Slash with the... Oh no, it jumps onto the creeps. Monkey King's gonna survive from this one. The Orchid Omni is not enough, and now mid one, he's looking for revenge. Well, revenge over no one. He didn't even die. They're looking onto the Juggernaut right now, but when that Juggernaut casts spin, there is nothing to stop him doing whatever the hell he wants, and now they look on towards mid one. Mid one's got to be careful here, but he's silenced up, being beaten on down. He's gonna lose his life and gonna be the only casualty of this fight so far. Sox just trying to run away on the side without being spotted, is successful in doing exactly that. But again, you know, every single fight which doesn't really have a result or has an alliance favorite result, alliance is getting bigger and bigger by the minute. It's gradual, but it's there. OG needs to get some wins on the board soon, it feels like.
You say that, but the net worth is kind of stuck at the same thing at the moment, right? It's just 6,000 gold. Because even though those fights are happening, there's always someone on OG who's like picking up all the gold that's coming in and such. But once the tier 2 tower falls and then they lose this outpost bottom as well, that's when things start to get really hard for OG, because they don't have the same level of mobility, I feel like, that Alliance has. But they need to be able to get the tier 2. I think that's going to be important. And soon, Alliance are going to be Roshan ready as well.
Roshan ready. Yeah, that is the fear, for sure. Oh, Nico Baby with the Vampire Fangs as well. Pretty nice. Well, they want to roll on him here, but Saxa does miss once again. Or maybe he was just trying to get down those stairs in style. Not too sure. Meanwhile, ooh, Limp actually gets a kill onto No Tail here with Handskin. They run him down through the borrowed time as well.
Is this it? They're pinging out Roshan a little bit. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, still all the heroes in it. Wow, this guy's just going in on the front lines here, and that's because Seb's ready to back him up. Pop down that ulti, wants to get the kill into FNG. Mid one's going to help out as well, and they will be able to kill off FNG, but me on the front lines, Zaxa does die as well. Mid one, though, still going in deep, but Nico Baby is here. He's got that Manta to get rid of that silence, and Limp, well, he's going to cancel that ulti. They want to try and get this kill, and they might well just get it. Void Spirit, he pops and suddenly trying to get himself away after step, but not there in time. Nico Baby gets the kill. Meanwhile, on the side, Sox just getting checked out by Limp. Ooh, Baron Strike onto 3. Not too bad. Seb going to bring down Limp. Meanwhile, Hansky just trying to run away on the side here. Alliance backing themselves up. But Zeb, he is hungry. He is chasing, but they will not be finding right now. Alliance, they will cut their losses. This wasn't the Roshan attempt they were looking for, but they still do bring down the Void Spirit again here. And he does feel like he's struggling, this Void Spirit. Not really having that much of a game so far.
Jackpot.
Yeah, it does sort of feel that way, but he's been accomplishing quite a lot in the engagements with the silences and jumping into the supports and creating some chaos. And with that last engagement, I think Seb was queuing up for a blocking bar, and because they killed off the Underlord and some more, he's going for an Aghanims instead now.
Ooh,
so
spicy.
Yeah, he's feeling quite good, and it looks like OG are the ones who are Roshan ready first, and they're going to take this engagement. They want Alliance to come here and fight.
What a twist. Seb with his Ags just planting little monklings all around the place. The slapping when it comes close.
Monklings?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
What's the name for a baby monkey? Do you know?
I don't know, a chimp?
Honestly, call yourself an analyst.
I have no idea. You got me there.
Well, I'm sure chat can let us know. Chat, Google it. What's the name of a baby monkey? We can't remember. It's probably something stupid like a pup or something. Nature be dumb sometimes. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, OG, they're holding a staunch line of defense. They do not want Alliance to keep on coming to their side of the map. Meanwhile, S4, he's hitting the jungle, the Juggernaut, he's hitting bottom lane again and again and again, just constantly pushing out this bottom lane, being super duper annoying, putting pressure on that tower. Zaxa just wants to run himself away from these Alliance heroes. Yeah, it's not the smoke potential, but FNG, he's coming in around the back. Oh, Hanskin's just going in. Oh, the 3-man cogs. That's pretty damn good with the fast bomb on top of them as well. They're melting inside that oven as it gets switched on and burnt down. 3 heroes dead on the side of OG straight away. No Tail going to join his comrades in the grave. What was that fight? It was over before it started. The 3-man cogs from Hanskin. But that was a beautiful spell usage from him.
Yeah, not only that, Alliance saw the Monkey King TPing bottom and they felt like, oh, hey, this is the perfect time to go in. You know, their highest net worth hero, the strongest hero that we don't want to engage onto is already bottom. So why don't we just commit into this fight? It doesn't matter what happens. Nico Baby also TPing in, getting that perfect engagement, killing 4 off, getting the Roshan, and this game just looks lopsided at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Alliance, they are looking good now. 11k gold advantage. Finally managed to break through that plateau they suffered with earlier. And are now on the up and up. The money is coming in. Business is good. Alliance are doing well. So,
Almost
what's
Scotty
next
as
from
well
them?
on the Juggernaut. Huge.
Jesus.
So now that they have the Aegis, what's next is just take all these outer towers that are up on, that are still up for OG. That being said, though, this is exactly the situation OG loves to be in when their opponents are going for their towers. They always love to fight. So let's see how they're going to take the next engagement.
Hanskin just
Saxa.
taking the trip up to the high ground, the short route, but Saxa's still going to die nonetheless. No chance of survival from that one. Walks into the smoked play of Alliance. I mean, it was a cheeky one from them. They smoked up, they TP'd back behind the tower, and then they walked their way through the jungle. No real chance for Saxa to assume that they'd be there. Before you assume they're pushed up or something, but
Radiant's bottom tower
there we
has
go.
fallen.
to the bottom tier 2 lost as well. Alliance, are they stopping here?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think so. You got the Aegis, you got the Healing Ward. Your Underlord has a Lotus.
God, they are
think
doing
feel
damage to
really
this
strong
tower.
at this point for Alliance.
Nico going for the spin. Not going to TP himself away though. Still wants to stay in the neighborhood. Oh, not
Gonna
a smoke.
Okay. They're gonna go to the top bounty possibly to try and cut off OG.
Oh, I think Seb. No, he only popped the one smoke actually. Only popped limps. FNG's now popped as well. No tail. He's in the tree lines, but the hookshot comes through. He actually blocks it. They were trying to go for Seb, but he blocks the hookshot onto him. But the Omni Slash is coming through onto Seb. He's taken out. Their biggest hero is in the grave already. Does have a buyback. Should he want to use it? I don't think he will. Meanwhile, in the middle of the fight, a lot of heroes taking damage. Hanskin as well. Jumped on by Saxa. Saxa trying to finish the goal, but meanwhile, Nico Baby is going to town onto No Tail, trying to finish the job. The fight is split firmly in 3 right now, as No Tail does go down to Nico Baby. The Omni Slash, the Juggernaut brings him down. Mid one drops as well. Hanskin finally finished off by Saxa, and now he needs to get himself up, but he is able to do exactly that. Rolls himself up to the high ground. Meanwhile, Nico Baby's waiting for him. What's this guy doing here? He's under the tier 4s. Nico Baby, there's no stopping this dude. He's next to the Ancient, taking down Socks. He wants them all. He wants the ultra kill, and he's gonna get him. Down goes Jakiro. 5 heroes down the side of OG. Alliance with the deep dive, but they come up with the goods. Wow, that was ballsy, but you know, it was ballsy and it worked.
It was. I mean, they just feel so confident with this Aegis right now. Nico Baby, that's the power that Aegis gives you.
It is.
The big balls plays right here.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
get a free Rax.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah.
This feels really bad for OG right now.
Radiant's
They just
middle
lost
tower
too
is
much
under
momentum
attack. Radiant's
from this
middle
early
tower
game.
has fallen.
Too many fights not going their way and losing that Roshan without getting a proper engagement either.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Four
attack.
just says BKB TP out. See you later. Nice gank attempt. And Nico Baby's actually going to try and cut them off here. This might get ugly pretty quickly here. Let's see. Who's the target? It's going to be Monkey King,
no,
of course.
Seb.
Still no BKB on this man. And look at him just absolutely melt. Shredded by the blender. That is Nico Baby. And now they're looking for more. Mid one's going to be the next target. He's running himself up to the high ground. Does get himself away. Nico Baby still chasing for more, though. He's looking for a juicy dragon to bring down once again. If he connects with that Scotty, I think it might be it for Sox. And yeah, there's the slow. There's the spin. There's the damage. And down goes Jakiro. Meanwhile, on the sidelines of the fight, they've got themselves a cheeky little grab. Once again, Hanskin getting across to the creeps, but the double Atos being very annoying, holding back the Void Spirit, holding back the Earth Spirit, the Spirit Brothers tied together and possibly brought down together. Down goes Saxa, they're looking towards mid one as well. Mid one, he's up to the high ground, but cut off by Nico Baby again here, who spends to be spending more time in the enemy base than he has his own in this game. And they are just looking towards the middle tier 3 tower now as the next target. You know, still towers up at top, but they can get the mid. Not sure what's left in this game for OG, to be honest. This plan, this theory hasn't really worked out too great for them, unfortunately.
You know what? They're gonna try one more team fight here, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna see how this next engagement goes, and then
Hell
both
yeah,
know
brothers.
They're gonna play on.
Radiant's middle
Got
tower
one more
has
fight
fallen.
left in them.
You know the thing about flowers, you know, they can die, but wait a few months, maybe a year. They'll come back. They always come back.
Alliance actually respecting the team fight of OG here. Just gonna
Radiant's top
back
tower
off.
has fallen.
Rush, Aegis is out now as well. Maybe complete their next item. I think he's like
goal behind
1,000 from
Hanskin,
bottom
goes
box.
deep onto Soxer as he tries to go for the D-ward here. Soxer desperately trying to get off a spell, but he cannot do anything. He's going to get destroyed by the battery assault. No-Tail has to take that root off himself with the Aphotic Shield. Meanwhile, Seb TP's in just to slow down the Jug, but Jug, look at him go. Omni Slash comes down. I popped the borrowed time, but it's rounding mostly onto Seb. Seb's still alive for the time being, but I've got a feeling it won't be for much longer. The Manta takes off the damage, and down they go. Seb and No-Tail both cut down. Nico, baby, once again, he fears nothing. No man, no tower, nothing at all. He feels immortal this game. And now Saxa in the back lines. He's trying to roll himself away, but unfortunately, you can't roll yourself away from this. Another hero dead, and this should be it. The final lane of barracks now being besieged by the side of Alliance. This really is it. I'm surprised I haven't called it yet, but hey, one more time, right?
I mean, have you ever seen OG call it before? Like, they absolutely know it's over,
True.
right? It's just one side of racks. They feel like they always have this opportunity to be able to come back,
Tis but a
or at
flesh
least
wound.
fight their way
Are under attack.
back into this game.
Oh no, Sans is coming. Oh, he actually calls it. He's like, hey, you know what? There's a point where I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, fair enough. This one's a bit over. And it was a little bit over, but yeah. I mean, that's it for game number 1. OG, unfortunately, not their full potential, not playing to it in this first game here, really, as Alliance take the ball by the horns.